So the buzzer went off for the cooling time. And what we're going to do is we're going to use a plate. And we're going to flip this onto the plate first. But we're going to need our oven mitt still. As you can tell, I'm not perfect at this. And this is what the bottom of the carrot cake looks like. And then what we're going to do is we're going to grab this cooling rack. And then we're going to flip it just like the other. Just like the cake from the pan. We're just going to flip. Does not look too bad actually. It looks a little well done, but that's fine. And then we're going to just put into the fridge to cool down for a few minutes. Well, half an hour to an hour. And then we'll check on the cake to see if it's cool enough to decorate. So I let the cake cool down for about a half an hour. And now we are going to ice it with cream cheese. So we're going to put the cake onto the plate here. Now you have the option to either decorate the whole top, or you can decorate the whole top plus the sides. I'm going to decorate the top and the sides with the cream cheese made by Betty Crocker. All you really need to do is use your icing spreader, scoop, and plop. Now you'll want more icing on the cake than anything because you will be scraping most of it off. If you want it to look nice anyway. And then we're just going to start spreading. Now we're going to start scraping off to make it look nicer. Now what we're going to do, we're going to use a small spatula. We're going to use the cream cheese icing. And we're just going to put it on the sides here. And we're just going to gently spread it. Now the icing is fairly warm because it's been out for quite a while. So it does make a difference when the icing is firm. So I'm going to say this icing is just a little too runny, but it will still work for what you need to do. You just keep putting the icing on the sides, and you just keep spreading it. Now you'll want to keep your hand like so, and then spread it gently with your wrist. Now I recommend slightly bending your wrist to help. And have a proper cake decorator plate instead of just using your kitchen plate that you just grab out of your cupboard. Now you can get those at Michael's or the Bulk Barn. They're just little silver flat plates. Yeah, little silver flat plates with a little bit of designs. Or you can use a piece of cardboard and cut the shape that you need. Whether you have a rectangle cake holder or a circle one. Will all depend. Oops. We are just about done. I'm gonna and now we are just on the last stretch down here. It's okay if the icing goes over the edge. And what you'll want to do is the spots that you don't have filled, you'll want to do your best to cover them. Keyword on that one, your best. Sometimes it's hard. The more you play with it, I find the more damage it does. So it's just best to get it done as quick as possible. So this way it doesn't look too bad. Now what you'll want to do is you'll want to start scraping. This is where you'll want more icing on the cake. Of course, I always found edges of the round ones are always hard to do. Just like I find rectangle ones always hard to do. Can't seem to get the right amount. Anyways, what you do is the scraping, you just take a little bit, you just start rotating. Very, very carefully. And you do it a little bit at a time. So this way it looks as smooth as possible. But at the exact same time it still looks nice. Now you don't want to scrape too much off. or else it won't look right. Then we're just going to scrape from the top. I'm just going to tilt this just a little bit so that way you can see. Not much, because I already got a lot scraped off. Now, as you can tell, the top part needs to be ice. So I'm just starting to play with it now, just to try to cover the cake as best as I can. Because the more you scrape off, the nicer it looks. But at the exact same time, if you want it to look a certain way, and it's not going to look so nice if you keep playing with it. There we go. I'm going to call this basically done. I know I say that and I'm still playing with it. Anyways, cake is done, and this is what it looks like. Now you can decorate any way you like. I'm just going to leave it plain, and this is how you make and decorate a carrot cake. And then we'll put it into the storage, into the bin I was showing you, or the cake container. And you should be able to get at least 5 to 6 days out of it before it goes bad. And thank you for watching, and thank you for watching, and click the like button if you like these videos, and subscribe to my channel if you wish to watch more. Leave a comment down below, or you can tweet me on Twitter about your comments, of what you think of these videos and what else you would like to learn. And subscribe to my and follow me on Patreon, Tumblr, Instagram, and of course Twitter. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next video. Bye.